Even if you weren't born with a green thumb, starting a garden from scratch is something everyone can do so long as they are willing to learn. Don't forget that gardening is a skill, not just a talent. You will get better at it the more you do it.
Prepare to be excited because this video is going to walk you through the things you should consider when it comes to starting a garden from scratch.
Gardens usually have a variety of plants in them and you will be in charge of managing each of them. One major mistake new gardeners make is not choosing the correct plants for their climate and environment.
You need to make sure to do a bit of research before buying your plants. Find out what naturally grows in your area and choose what works best. That way you will give your plants the best chance to thrive and grow beautifully.
When starting a garden from scratch, you need to have a good idea of what you want. Drawing out or making a plan of what plants you want and where you want them to go in your yard will help you map out your outdoor space.
If you don't take the time to do this, you may end up with too many plants that won't be able to fit into your garden. You can actually make a layout to put in your garden space to see how many plants can fit and how you can situate them in rows.
Having a nice variety will add a lot more enjoyment to your gardening time. As soon as you know what types of different plants you plan to have, you can start looking at the different varieties available.
Just be sure that they are well suited to your climate and environment. When thinking about the sort of variety you want, also consider what colors will be popping up in your garden. They could turn out to be quite an eye-catcher.
Another great tip when beginning your garden is to have a variety of plants that can bloom throughout the year. This way you have some that do better at different months, leaving you with a beautiful garden year-round. This provides you with a hobby you can continually enjoy.
I recommend you go to a nursery and actually look at the plants you are considering buying. Then, if necessary, you can choose the perfect containers to go with them.
While you can find out all of the information about your plants online, sometimes talking to the nursery employees can add a lot of insight to how they grow in your area. If you don't choose the right growing containers for your plants, they might have a difficult time growing and thriving.
Some plants need to be watered more than others, so make sure to create a regular watering schedule. As long as you stick to the watering schedule, your plants should stay well hydrated and not dry out. Doing this will ensure that you get the most out of your new garden.
Use these tips to help you succeed when starting a garden from scratch. You can go ahead and get started today and add value to your yard. You never know, you may be better at gardening than you ever thought you could be.